In this problem, we are again dealing with polynomials, and this time, since we don't see a plus or minus in between the two sets of parentheses, we know that we need to multiply. Now I know some of you probably learned FOIL way back when, but I'm going to approach this just by matters of distribution. We're going to take the first term from the first polynomial and make sure we distribute it to each term in the second. So when we distribute through, we have to remember things like exponent rules. So the first thing we're going to do, 4 times 4, gives us that 16, while the x times the x there gives us that x squared. The next thing we're going to get this 4x times 5y squared, and that gives us 20xy squared. Next, we need to take this second term and do just the same thing. So we're going to have this time a minus 20xy squared, and then a minus 25, and then that y squared times y squared gives us a y to the fourth. Now, if you noticed, I actually did just FOIL, but I just used distribution instead to explain it. What you'll notice here is that these middle two terms, the o and the I term, if you were doing FOILing, those cancel out. The positive 20xy squared and the negative 20xy squared cancel to 0, so we're just left with 16x squared minus 25y to the fourth. Now, some of you probably noticed that you didn't even need to do all that distributing because you saw that they were essentially the same polynomial, except one was a minus and one was a plus. If you notice that shortcut, go ahead and use it. If not, this is always the foolproof way to multiply. And so you should have gotten your answer choice to be choice A.